And hello again, folks. It is I, Kamikaze, here to bring you more of the Sodium Files. Obviously, I've given up on trying to pronounce the name because for some reason I can't remember it from game to game. Thank you, Spike Chunsopp. You know, no one's ever corrected me on the Danganronpa or the Danganronpa, or whatever it actually is. Swerve! Swerve!
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Well, then you drive.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No.
Wait, what? Look in the rearview mirror! Look in the rearview mirror! I think I see something!
What about the back seat?
You know, she could just say there's someone in the back seat. I mean, I know she's not stupid.
Back seat? Mizuki!
Hey, watch out!
What am I watching out for? Oh no, a bug!
Eyes forward, stupid!
I guess I'm going to have a little friend. Mizuki climbed up to the front. Wow. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. What the fuck you doing, girl? What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital.
Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious.
They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I thought you didn't remember a whole lot.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
She's rather composed, comparatively. It's like that barrier between sanity and insanity from her mother being killed is just gone, and she's just like, I'm gonna take a cactus and shove it right up the ass. Because she likes cactuses.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have a choice.
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day.
And here I was hoping to say, her to say like, no, I want him dead.
I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Ooh.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I did.
But apparently he did.
That whole company was a big scam.
What?
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Wow.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
So what, was she like the ringleader? It's gonna have to do with the mob?
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
Well, that's obvious. But I'm
You've
still
always
worried.
got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Who's your daddy and what does he do? Oh wait, that's right, he's dead.
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Sunday, 10:33 a.m. Right now it's Sunday, 6 a.m. for me. In real life. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Am I supposed to click something or... No. So 3 beer kegs. How exactly did they set that up? Unless they just pulled it and then hooked it onto it. I mean, never mind. Take that back. A doorway to the kitchen. The walls are decorated with life preservers. The store's signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. Thank you for the obvious. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Where's SpongeBob? Wait, what are these? There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at?
Nothing.
Creeper.
I agree.
I'll just close my left eye here. The store's menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1,800 yen.
It's like, what, $18 in US?
1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
An evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put to track. Thank you. We've got X, 1, and B. What's your name?
What?
Yeah, what's your name? Oh god, is it this guy again?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Well, you're wearing a mask. How the fuck was I supposed to know? What's your name?
It's Kagami.
He's gonna be the murderer at the end of this, if I have anything to say. What's your name?
Kagami.
What's your name?
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
What's your name? I, of course, remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is... What's your name?
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Oh, so he's having fun with us too. Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Another inspector. Hope he finds some clues. What's his name? Renju's corpse was hung up by these 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters.
Thank you.
All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
So we're going to use liters and pounds at the same time. At least it wasn't kilograms. I have a better idea of 55 pounds. Eventually I will understand the metric system, but the fact is that I would still have to know what, you know, like, I don't know my weight. If I could figure out my weight, I probably might have a better idea, but I'm too lazy. 3 beer kegs on the floor, 55 pounds when filled with water. What about mercury? Let's fill them with mercury. Click the trident.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No.
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
This oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
So they used the kegs in order because they could actually carry them.
It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
When empty?
Let me check inside.
X-ray. Wait, is there a watch in there? But wait a moment. I mean, so... what comes to my mind is the fact that if this thing's 44 pounds when, you know, like this, did the person not have enough arm strength in order to, hang the dead body on their own? So they had to use individual kegs versus, like, one of these?
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
Thank you for the obvious statement.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Oh, now I can see what all those girls look like. Why would a watch be in here?
This is...
It has no shadow.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Is it broken?
No doubt about it.
236.
But how did this get here?
He had to have put it there on purpose. He must have had an idea that he was going to be completely butchered. It's another trident. Is there, like... I thought I found a way of, Oh, that's right. Cash register. Register near the doorway. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Thanks. How about this?
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
No, it was wiped clean.
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Obviously.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Why not? You'd think that a reputable establishment would have done such a thing. So there's no footage of the incident. Oh, I want to find out his name. Because I forgot. Yes, it was. A chair.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Wait, so... excreted, as in out the butt or out the mouth? I mean,
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
And probably naked.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Seems like he was alive at the time that was stuck in his mouth. I mean, look at that eye. The right eye is still there. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's.
And they were married, or whatever.
The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive. The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
I can't investigate this thing? Okay.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be.
So, her mother was stuck on a pony on the thingy, the merry-go-round, like a child would have been, and this one in the fish place is being hung up like a fish.
A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
It's like he was choked. Wasn't Shoko choked? Or deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
Probably choking him enough to sedate him so that way they could remove the eye while he was still alive. Great!
The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
But, okay. Eye was removed and then he was strangled?
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. And Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. This gives me an idea of what I'm going to do. Wait, are you telling me to look at something again? Because it says Iksat, but it shows that as green. A box? What box? I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
Yes.
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
You're not helping, Aiba.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want... to be weak.
Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Notice anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Notice anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
Too bad.
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
What do I look like, a mind reader?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Mizuki is looking at the spot where we found Ren.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Stalling. Mizuki acts tough. Deep inside, not so much. Investigate the table. A table. Can't find any clues on it. A menu. The store's menu. Chairs, menus, tables, signs, beer kegs, evidence markers. The officer is guarding the doorway. The officer is guarding the doorway. This club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Operation records of an elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once.
Which means they left... going down?
At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
So we have the estimate of the person that did this at 155 pounds. So like the same weight and build.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
Yes, we are.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
The trident. A trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case, but let's look at it again. A barrel made of wood. Nothing special about it. A big anchor. Anything else I can, look at that's green? Ooh, counter. Oh wait. When did you weigh about 160 pounds? I thought it said 155, but I could be wrong. It was definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here. How come going to the right is easier than going to the left? There we go. It has a 200-liter capacity and weighs 44 pounds when empty. Kind of oil drum that has a lid. I think we covered this. Wait, beer tap. I saw it. Beer tap. This serves beer.
I could use a drink.
Perhaps after this is all over, Date.
A beer tap. A kitchen window. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. I think I've investigated every little corner. Whoops. Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Talk to Oda or talk to Iris? Oda, Iris, Oda, Iris. Trying to remember who Iris is. Let's go with Iris.
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them.
Oh, there you go.
She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. Next victim! Anyone who doesn't answer their phone in this game is dead.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
You want to talk to Oda?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken.
How do you know this?
He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Okay, are we done? Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Mappe! Alright, so I'm going to end this here, as it's a good, time as any to end it. Plus, it is 6:20 in the morning. I may have slept already, but I need to sleep again. If you folks are enjoying this and would like to see more, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like to. It helps me out a lot, and I'd love to see you. Feel free to join our Discord. We have a happy little community going on, and I'll see you all the next time of the Sodium Files.